Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Thank you all so much for clicking on this video. Today we're going to do a quick walk around video on that 2022 Ford Escape. This is the titanium trim level and it has the 2-liter EcoBoost engine with all-wheel drive. Super, very nice vehicle, but main question is it the best compact crossover in the segment that has the Toyota RAV4, the Honda CR-V, the Kia Sportage, the Hyundai Tucson, the Volkswagen Tiguan, the Nissan Rogue? Almost every manufacturer has a compact crossover. So how does this Ford Escape stack up in the competition? We're going to do a walk around video on it right now to go over some of the features. Let me know in the comment section below during the video what your thoughts are. Let's get started right now. All right, so let's start here with the front of the vehicle. So on this titanium trim level, you're going to have full LED headlights here, high beams and low beams. Plus you're going to have these LED fog lights down here on the bottom. And then here, you're also going to have front sensors here on the front of the vehicle. Ford logo leading right over to the middle. And then you have this glossy black finish here on the grille. And then down there at the bottom, you can see that little square or rectangle right down there in the middle. There's actually part of your adaptive cruise control and some of your sensors here on the front of the vehicle. Coming on over to the side, these are the titanium wheels that you get on this titanium trim level of the Ford Escape. Very nice. They got a gray finish with the silver right here on the outside. These are 19-inch wheels. Good design, very comfortable ride when you drive it there. Now, coming over to the mirror cast, one thing that I will zonk them on is no LED turn signal here in this mirror cap. It's just body colored and then black plastic on the bottom. Coming on to the top there, you'll see that you do have that very nice panoramic sunroof that does stretch all the way to the back. We'll get to that when we get to the inside. Down on the bottom of the Ford Escape, you do have some black plastic that leads all the way to the back of the vehicle. Gas cap here on the driver's side. And then coming around to the back, on the top, you'll see that you have that Shark 10 antenna. Go figure, antenna. And then that will lead you down to a nice spoiler with a third brake light. And then you have an exposed wiper here on the back. Down below that, you do have Ford and then Escape spelled out right on the back there. All-wheel drive badge down the bottom with titanium here on the left side. And then you have these LED brake lights. You do have incandescent turn signals and reverse lights. And then you also have sensors here, again, on the back with a backup camera located right below the Escape logo right down there. This one is also optioned up with the tow hitch that you can get on the vehicle. And you do have the dual exhaust out the back there that look pretty cool on this vehicle. Now, here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop this trunk open and we're going to look inside this cargo area now. All right, so around back here, I wanted to show you the key real quick because I'm going to use it to pop open that trunk with the power trunk. On the back of it, traditional 4 key, but on the back, you do have the Ford logo. On the front here, you have the lock button right in the middle there, unlock on the top, remote start. And then you have the release here for the back tailgate and then your hazard emergency horns going off there. So what you're going to do is you're going to double click on the tailgate. Vehicle will pop right open for you and raise that tailgate or that lift gate right up for you there. Very nice. Now coming to the cargo area here, very spacious, very nice back here. You have tons of space here where you can put a lot of groceries. You could put a stroller back here. You really have a lot of space here in these compact crossovers these days. You do also have a 12-volt power outlet right back here as well, and then some tie downs here for like your groceries, that kind of stuff. And then down below here, you have this little handle that you lift up and you actually have a spare tire down there. Plus you have a little bit of storage area if you want to put some stuff on either side of that spare tire. And then that lays back down flat there for you. Very nice. You can lay those seats down, but they will not get completely, give you a complete flat floor there. They will lay down. You can have some more space there, but it won't be completely flat. Let's go up to that engine. Actually, let's go look underneath the hood, talk about the specs underneath the hood now. All right, so let's pop open this hood. So you're going to see that you do have a manual hood strut here on this one, no hydraulics on the Escape. Now, underneath this hood, you do have the upgraded 2-liter EcoBoost engine that produces 252 horsepower, and that is hooked up to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Very powerful engine, and will get this Ford Escape up the road going very fast. On the fuel economy side there, you can get up to 31 miles per gallon on the highway, but we're going to look at that at the window sticker, and let's go around there and look at that right now. All right, so let's look at the window sticker. I do apologize with the marker here from where it was at the port. The sticker is $40,385, and fuel economy breaks down to 22 city, 31 highway, and 26 combined. You'll see that specs are right there, 2022 Escape titanium all-wheel drive 2-liter EcoBoost. Only options on this vehicle are the hands-free feature delete or tailgate feature delete. So you cannot use this one with the hands-free where you kick your foot on the tailgate. The panoramic sunroof is here, and then you also have that mini spare wheel tire kit, and then the Class 2 trailer tow package there on the back. So let's pop this door open. So sitting around here on the back there, leather seating surfaces in here, but let's look at this door panel real quick. So all black finishes here. You have your pockets down at the bottom there, storage. You also do have a cup holder area right down there. Nice grab handle here where you can grab it and push the door open. And then right here, you do have a padded armrest right there, power window option, and then your door handle, which is in silver right there. I do wish that they would give us a little contrast color here, but you can get a little lighter interior, and I'm sure it will give you a little contrast on the color of the door panel, but this is black interior here. So leather seating surfaces here. You do have pretty easy access to the anchors down there right there on the bottom there, you'll see. And then right here in the middle, you do have this armrest that you can pull down, and you have cup holder right there in the middle of the armrest. And then you have some air vents back here with 2 USB ports down the bottom there, a USB-C and a USB-A. Now, leg room back here is very nice. They do give you these kind of crevices in the seat there that give you a little bit more space. No pocket here on the driver's side. There is a pocket on the passenger side. But overall, you can see there's a good amount of space back there. If you have super large adults, the compact crossover segment is a little small for those. But you do have some space back here if you want to put a car seat or something like that in the back. Let's show up to the driver's seat now. All right, so let's jump over to the driver's seat. Now, I do want to show you one cool feature here. Ford's really the only manufacturer that's still doing the keypads in the door panel. So you could theoretically put your phone, put your keys in the car, lock the doors here, and then when you come back, say from the beach or a concert or wherever you want to go that you don't want your stuff with you, you can then type in your code, and then it will let you inside the door. If you have the key on you, it's got keyless entry, so you can just put your hand right behind the door and will unlock. Now, coming up to the front here, you do have a little bit of contrast here. You do have this silver accent here on the driver's side door panel. You do have your silver door handle there. You do have 3 memory seating options here. And then you have your power windows, power mirror options right down there. Padded armrest here for the driver. And then down at the bottom, you do have basically 2 cup holders and then a storage nook down there. And then your speaker grill right in the door panel as well. Coming on over here next to the steering wheel, you do have your automatic headlight options there, interior dimming lights, and then you can press and hold and lift that power lift gate up on the back. Nice air vent placed right there on the left side of the steering wheel. No power steering wheel here in this compact crossover. And then you do have a power seat here with 2-way lumbar support. Very comfortable seats here. These are heated as well, and again, leather finished. Let's jump on the inside and turn on those screens. Real quick, before we do jump in, I did want to show you this above our head. You do have a panoramic sunroof here that does stretches all the way back to the back, right basically behind the second row seats there. And this front panel does move. You can pop this open and get some air inside the vehicle. So pretty nice panoramic sunroof there. All right, so I'm gonna give you a good view outside the front of this vehicle, plus around the side there. Most of the compact crossovers in this segment have really good visibility lines because they know the folks driving them, you know, want to see outside. They're not sports car drivers, right? They want to see. So coming on over, you do have this nice display here. This is Sync 3 infotainment system. You could do a lot of things in this display. Apple CarPlay, Android Auto compatible. You also do have your Ford Pass app, and you can go through different things like your driver assistance features. You can go through. You can even have Wi-Fi hooked up in this thing. Very nice. Now, this also does have navigation built in standard on this display here with a titanium trim level, but you can also hook up Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, whatever you like to do. Coming on down below that, you do have this gloss black finish here on the background here on the volume and tuning knobs there. That can get a little dirty and dusty, a little bright there, but hey, it's minor there. You do have a nice silver finish that does stretch quite across the whole dash. Talking about that, you do have volume knobs, you have your seat track, play, and then you also have this button over here where you can press it one time to turn your radio into like a clock and a daytime, and then you can also press it again and it turns that screen completely off. So if you're at nighttime, you don't want that bright screen in your face, you can turn it off. Tuning knob on the right hand side, 2 nice big air vents here with the ability to turn them off or push them, slow the speed down a little bit on them there. And then you have your hazard lights right down there. Push to start buttons here on the left side of all this stack there, and it is kind of in a weird location. I wish Ford would have put it, maybe down a little bit further near the shifter or something, because it is kind of out of the way and sometimes really hard to actually get to. Coming down a little bit further, you do have your automatic dual zone automatic climate control options there. 1 tune knob for the driver, 1 tune knob for the passengers. You do have all your other settings here where you can put it, pushing air to your face, your feet, the windshield, all that good stuff. Down below that, you do have 3-zone heated seats for both front passengers and a heated steering wheel here for that driver. Coming down a little bit further, you do have 2 USB ports here, a USB-C and a USB-A, and a 12-volt power outlet. The USB-C and A hook up to the infotainment system. And then down below that, you do have this little matte finish where you can put like your phone, a wallet, some change, whatever you want to put down there. Down a little bit further than that, you do have your shifter here. So you'll have park, reverse, neutral, and drive, and then a low button there. You just turn the knobs there. And then I'll turn that on, and you can see that you have a backup camera here with the sensors on the front there. Put that back into park. And then down below that, you have your emergency or your parking brake there that is electronic. And then down below that a little bit further, you do have some of your drive modes. So I'm going to take you up to the infotainment system here that is fully digital. Very nice. But you can go through a normal, eco, sport, slippery, snow, and sand. And then back to normal again there. So that displays all those. And it kind of changes the instrument cluster. Eco is kind of green. You have the sport, it turns it kind of red. Slippery, snow kind of turns it white and blue. So you can go through that and kind of customize that screen there by your drive modes. Auto stop start off button, and then your parking sensors off button right there. And then you have your cup holders here that are nice and kind of big. You can put some bigger cups in there. And then you have this kind of faux metal finish here on the portion right here, right next to your shifters. Now coming on over, you do have this padded armrest here that does pop open and give you some more space down there. No USB ports or anything like that in there, just basically 2 USB ports here in the front plus that 12 volt. Now coming on over to the steering wheel, leather wrap steering wheel here that is again heated. On the left hand side, you do have your cruise control settings there where you have adaptive cruise control where you can basically set it to a distance from the cars in front of you and it will slow down, speed up to that set speed that you have. Volume up, down, and then volume completely mute there. And then on the right side, you do have the menu controls here for that center screen right in the middle. You'll see that I'm just basically pressing down and it goes through those menus. You can press menu itself and go through different things like navigation and all that good stuff. So I'll go back to the regular screen. And then here you do have your answer and hang up buttons there, plus that it double acts as the basically skip and track there, or the go to the next volume or next music station, all that good stuff. And then your voice control button there. Airbag right here in the middle, plus you have these 10 and 2 notches here on the leather wrap steering wheel, and then the kind of 9 and 3 spokes, and then a 6 o'clock spoke down at the bottom there. Coming on down here, you do have this fully digital cluster here that is on this titanium, and so this is basically one screen there. And like I said before, you can customize this and go through different things here where you can really kind of customize it to your liking there. You can set it up to go to the fuel economy. I mean, you name it. Plus, like I said, I'm going to turn the drive modes and I'll show you how they kind of change. So that's normal. You go to eco and now it's going to change to like a green background and kind of give you a different look on the whole thing there. So it's kind of cool that it's very customizable. Very nice to have that in this Ford Escape. All right, so that's been a quick walk around on that 2022 Ford Escape Titanium all-wheel drive with that 2-liter EcoBoost engine. So the question is this the best compact crossover? It is a super, super competitive crossover that is actually getting a full redesign for 2023. And they're kind of going away from the titanium trim level and they're going to like the ST line and that kind of stuff there. So very, very nice titanium trim level here for 2022. Let me know in the comment section below, how do you think this stacks up against that Toyota RAV4, the Honda CR-V, the Jeep Cherokee, the Kia Sportage, Hyundai Tucson, Nissan Rogue, you name it. Like I said, almost everybody has a compact crossover. So let me know in the comment section below what your thought is on it. And if you could, please like this video and subscribe to my channel. I do greatly appreciate it, and it will help the YouTube channel algorithm out so much. Thank you all so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.